So far, we have gone through all these things like evaluation of programming languages and history and features of Java, concepts of loops, and what are the editions, versions, IDs available in Java. Now we are about to start exact Java like installation kind of thing, and what is the how Java program looks, what are the basic structure and everything that we are going to focus today. Before that, let's see how to install Java in your machine so that you can start working with. So installation of Java contains of two parts, and selecting the exe executable file and install in your machines. Okay, then second thing, after installation you have to set path settings. Okay, so path setting is very important. Installation of Java is very simple. Okay, um, nothing new, like however you install the other softwares, the same way you will install, nothing new, but path setting is very important for Java. If you do something wrong in the path setting, then it won't work for you. Okay, that is what, let's say, selection of the exe and installing Java in your machine. So most of the people anyway will be using Windows operating system. So I'm not sure whether you might be using Unix or Solaris or Linux or Mac, any other operating systems in your machine. Very first thing is you have to choose the right executable file. Okay, for installation. Probably if you are using Windows 7 or Windows 8, you have to choose 64-bit JDK installation, Java Development Kit installation. Okay, we'll say it as JDK installation. What exactly JDK? Java Development Kit installation. Okay, you have to do in your machine. Okay, so for Windows 7 or Windows 8, you have to choose 64-bit JDK. Okay, so if you are using 32-bit operating system, something like Windows XP and any of the lower versions, then you have to choose 32-bit JDK. But how do you come to know even in Windows 7 also you have 32-bit operating system? First of all, validate in your machine whether you are using Windows 7 or 64-bit or 32-bit operating system. That you can go to here, start my computer, right click, go properties. So here you can see in the properties you are able to see like what is the processor you are using. Okay, what is the RAM and system type you are seeing here. 64-bit operating system, which means you have to choose 64-bit JDK to install. Okay, so that is one way, and very next step is you have to choose the right exe. You know that you are using 64-bit or 32-bit, whatever the operating system you have in your machine. The next step is download the exe. How do you download? It's very simple. Go to Java site and try to download. If you don't know, go to Google, say that JDK download. That's it. JDK download. Okay, if you see the first one, Java SE downloads Oracle. Now there is no more Sun. Actually, you know that Java has been introduced by Sun Microsystems. Now there is no Sun because Sun has been acquired by Oracle. So you'll be seeing everything in the Oracle site. Okay. Even the first one or second one, anything is fine. Okay, I'm choosing the first one. Let's say right click, open new tab. Here, you can see there are two things: Java platform, NetBeans platform. We are using only Java. Let's say downloads. In that also you have chosen Java SE. Okay, or else if you go to the second one, see complete. Okay, so when you open the second one, something like SE downloads, so you may see lot many. Okay, here Java SE development kit means JDK. 7 means 1.7, U25 version 25. And there are so many things, samples. There is something called Java FX. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to click on accept and select the operating system which you have in your machine. Linux, Linux 86, Linux 64. 86 is representing that 32-bit operating system. 64 is representing that 64-bit operating system. Which kind of exe you need? You are looking for Windows 64 if you are using Windows 7 kind of thing, or Windows 86 is nothing but 32-bit operating system. Okay, select, click on that one, and it will be installing. It will be downloading into your machine. Okay, let's say I have already this in my machine. Okay, here you can see I have installed not this one. There is one more thing. Let's see. Let's move on to. Okay, if not, we can download. Okay, how do you download? Just click on this 64 exe so that it will take some time and it will download in your machine. So download is started. It will take some time to download. Okay, for 32-bit OS, I have this one already downloaded thing. Okay, it doesn't matter, like even if you are using 64-bit, you can still install 32-bit also, but there are some like what do you say, compatibility issues you will find it later, but still Java will run in your machine. When you are working with some other software which is relevant to 64-bit and your Java is 32-bit, then you will find some issues. Okay, so let's move on. Like after, how do you install? Okay, so what I am doing is I am maintaining a separate folder. See, when you start installing Java in your machine, after installation, every software you install in your system will install in program files directory. Something like you have two things, program files and program files x86. Program files is related to Windows 7, x86 is relevant to 32-bit. Okay, if you install 32-bit Java, naturally the folder will be in program files x86 and Java. Okay, in that we see JRE folder. JRE folder is a one Java runtime environment. JDK is a development kit. JRE is runtime entity. JDK is used to develop the application. You will be, for example, if you want to develop any kind of application, you will be using JDK. But there should be something who runs that Java application, correct? So you know that Java works, is having compiler and interpreter. Okay, all that parts, compiler, compiling the program, running the program. Okay, and to all this, Java need one environment, one platform to run it. That is what JRE. So when you install JDK in your machine, it will install JDK and JRE. Okay, JDK is development kit, JRE is runtime entity. It doesn't matter where JRE is installed in your machine, because you are not going to enter into JRE. JRE will start automatically and it will make sure that the environment will be always available to run the Java program. And mandatory part is, and important note is, like where you install Java. Either you install in the program files or you install in the another directory. It is up to you. It is in your hand. But the thing is, maintaining a separate folder in the C will be easy to do path setting. Okay, if you start installing this Java in a default location, whatever it is showing is something like program file Java JDK, so it will be very big because you have to do lot much of path setting. Okay, you feel very difficult to set path settings when you are using such kind of a big directory. So that what I am doing is, for JDK installation, I am maintaining a separate folder in C, something called JDK 1.7 I have created manually. Okay, and when you are installing, I'll be choosing JDK 1.7 as my folder. Okay, JDK 1.7 as my folder, and so that I can install. Okay. So as JDK 1.7 is already installed in my machine, I'll take some other's machine in remote and I'll try to install in your machine. So probably, Sanju, do you have TeamViewer installed in your machine?
Yes.
Okay, and you have Windows 7?
Yeah.
Can you please download this one into your machine?
I watched some video that I installed the Windows.
Okay, you have installed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyone is having Windows 7 and TeamViewer installed?
Windows 7 and TeamViewer installed?
Monica, in your machine TeamViewer is
I
installed?
have Windows 7, but I
Okay.
Okay.
Sunita, you have TeamViewer installed in your machine? Mona, in your machine TeamViewer is installed, correct?
I did not install, but I have a Windows 7. Can I install now?
Yeah. Please go ahead, or else we'll see on some other machine. Sunita, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, Sunita, TeamViewer is installed
Yeah,
in
I'm
your
here.
machine?
Yeah, I'm just looking for that.
Okay. Sunita, let me know once you installed TeamViewer in your machine. Okay, I'll take your machine into remote and I'll try to install Java in your machine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Monica, please let me know partner ID and password.
Okay. Perfect. Hello.
Yeah, Monica.
ID is 955.
Can you ping me on chat?
Okay, okay, got it.
Sunita, you please download this JDK installable file also. Mona, you too. If you see any issue, then verify that one. Okay.
Padina, I didn't get you. Your voice is breaking.
Sunita, what I am saying is after installation, after completion of TeamViewer, please download this JDK 7, JDK 7
Okay, okay.
exe.
Yeah.
Okay. Then if I am facing
Okay.
any, I am sharing, I am trying to install Java in Monica's machine so that you can view. If there is any
Okay.
issue, then I
Yeah.
can look into your machine. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. Oh, why it is going recursively? Sunita, you are done?
I've done with the TeamViewer downloading, so I'm
Okay,
just starting.
but anyway, not require. Okay, TeamViewer, what happening is TeamViewer is a desktop viewer, and as well as we are viewing the desktop in GoToMeeting, so it is recursively happening both. So what we'll do is I am changing the presenter to you so that I can able to see your screen. Okay, and give me the control. Then next, give me keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm just giving the control to you. Sunita, I can share your desktop, okay? And
Yeah.
give me the control,
Yeah, I just gave.
okay? So, this one, you have downloaded the file?
No. Actually, I just downloaded TeamViewer because
Okay.
you were asking for that. So
So
just now it's
still
over.
keyboard
so
and
just-
mouse control is with you only.
Oh. It asked me whether to share it, so I just clicked
No, there will
share.
be an option to give keyboard and mouse.
1 second. I didn't get that one.
Click on GoToMeeting.
It's not not showing up. So, yeah, remote control. Okay.
No, no, not TeamViewer is not required. I'm saying in GoToMeeting you'll have a control.
Yeah, it's a control remote computer.
Oh, no, no, not this one, not this one. You close on TeamViewer.
Okay.
Okay. Click on download GoToMeeting here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing.
Say run. Save and run. Okay, run or. Sanju, are you able to see the screen, correct? Sunita's
Yes.
screen? Yeah, okay. Monica, you are also able to see screen, correct? I just want to show you the installation in others machine because in my machine has complete setup so that even if I miss anything, you don't see the complete installation. That's what I'm showing in others machine. Okay. So now.
But I don't know how much space that it require, like Java.
No, it won't take space. Another session is nothing but
because-
you have already running GoToMeeting. So in GoToMeeting, like when you are the moderator, you'll have some option. Okay, anyway, go to Google. I'll try to explain. Java download. Here, if you can see.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on the third one, Oracle.
Just one.
Yeah. Okay. So come down. Oh, here, come down. Okay.
You can go ahead with this one.
Yeah. Calm down. Okay. Yeah. Accept the license.
I
First one,
just-
top one.
And,
And,
I don't know.
you
I
have
have to
been-
look into
Yeah.
the bits.
Yeah. No, not that one.
Oh, this computer, right?
My computer. Here in the down before. Yeah, beside that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the desktop. You can see my computer somewhere. Yeah. Right click on that my computer and go to properties.
Sorry, it is 32-bit. It says 32-bit RAM. Hello? 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 Hello?
Which one, Sunita?
It is 32-bit.
32-bit.
So-
Then x86 you have to choose.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, please click on that.